death of my marriage.
Pastor Tolu Odukoya breaks her silence over rumors about her marriage. Pastor Tolu recently grants an interview in which in the interview she breaks her silence over rumor about her marriage. There's been a speculation over her marriage for the past couple of years, but she hasn't said anything concerning her marriage. But in this recent interview granted to the press from our own church, she's break a silence over the fact that her marriage has ended since 2021. There was rumor speculating over the years that her marriage has ended, but Pastor Tolu Odukoya hasn't said anything. The rumor started speculating when she changed her name from her husband name Ijagu to Odukoya. But ever since then, she hasn't said anything about her marriage. But recently, in this interview granted last week, she broke a silence, explaining not in details, but at least clearing the air that her marriage has actually ended. Guys, what do you think about this breaking news? As she clearly stated in the interview, she said her marriage is dead, that she has experienced some few deaths in her life, and she counted her marriage as among them. You guys remember that recently she lost her daddy, she lost her mom when she was very young, and she lost a stepmom that was very close to them as well, that took the place of the when their dad remarried, and they lost their stepmom, and more recently they lost their father. But in this interview, Pastor Tolu stated that she has also lost her marriage, that her marriage is dead. Though she didn't give much detail what has led to the breakup of her marriage, but she said her marriage has actually ended since 2001. If the marriage ended in 2001 and this is 2025, that is over 4 years now. And I feel that she has really carried herself really well, irrespective of all the rumors, speculations, all the things going on the media. Pastor Tulu has actually carried herself. And as she stated that if anyone tells her that her marriage was going to end the way it did, that she was going to say that that person is a prophet of doom. Given the fact that Pastor Tolu's mother was a renowned marriage um, counselor, a renowned relationship counselor. She preached much about family. And I remember when I was doing my youth service, I always listened to her mom, you know, always, like there's no day that I don't listen to one of her teachings. Her mom is a very good teacher when it comes to
My
marriage
mother
and
preached marriage,
relationship.
family, my dad,
And
family.
given the fact
Even
that
the
she has that kind of background and experienced marriage breakup herself, is a thing of if it is a sad thing, but life happens. No one can tell the end of what's going to happen in the next day except God. And life has happened to her. It's hard, but she has to pick up her pieces and move on. She also stated in the interview, that one do not have to stay in the marriage because of what people will say. It's your life first, your sanity first, and marriage. Though it's sad, no one wants to preach marriage breakup, because when anyone is going into marriage, what comes into your mind is for better, and for better. No one is going into marriage with alternative motive, unless that person has a motive from the beginning. But as a child of God, as a Christian, you're going into marriage, having it at the back of your mind that this is it. It's marriage for life. But unfortunately, life happens, things happens, and she just have to move on. And she also said really well about her husband. She said it's not a bad person, but just that both of them are not compatible. They have different calling. and the best thing that will happen is for them to go their separate ways. Given the fact that they also have three children, Pastor Tolu has two girls and a boy, and they still have to co-parent at some point. They still have to think about their children. So I think that from what she has said so far, they are maintaining a good relationship. It's not for anything, for the sake of their kids. Guys, what do you think about this interview that Pastor Tulu has granted? What do you think about her opening up? I feel her opening up is actually a great thing. She has carried it for a couple of years. I think she waited for the time that she's more stable, more able to handle it, because by the time she releases this interview, is going to go viral given the stature of who she is. She's a strong, renowned pastor daughter, and also a pastor herself. So I feel that she waited for the time that she feel that she will be able to handle whatever pressure that comes from it, and this is just the right time for her to release it. And the way she carried herself all through the interview, I think is fantastic. Going forward, I wish her all the best, and I wish she, you know, at some point find love again, because she's young, she just turned 40. But she said in the interview that she's not thinking about marriage, but never say never. So guys, what do you think about this interview? Leave your comments in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. I bring different topics, different things about marriage, about life in general to this channel, and my name is NG. Remain blessed, and lastly, do not forget to press the like button. Until I see you in my next video. Bye for now.